Hello, and this is Marriage Uncensored.
Well, I was gonna tell them my name first, but anyways, my name is Shantel, and this is
Jaquan, and this is, like we said, Marriage Uncensored.
and we just wanted to call this episode, I guess, episode 0. We don't really have a title for it right now. We
Yeah.
just know we wanted to introduce ourselves.
Episode Ground Zero. Uh, that's about all I can think about right now. So a little background about us. I guess we can go individually. And collectively. So me, I'm originally from Alabama and uh, met her via the Navy, and I'm gonna let her give her background as well.
Yes, I'm from Texas, and I'm a Navy veteran as well. Jaquan and I met at my first and only duty station in Pensacola, Florida, and we've been married for
I don't know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So it's been 8 years, 7 years.
Has it been 8 years?
It's been 7 years, but I've known her for 8 years. So throughout that, we were blessed to have 3 children, 2 boys, 1 girl. The girl being the oldest, Adrian. She is our uh, bossy one, if you will. She's definitely
She's 6 years old, so it's expected.
yeah. Jaquan Jr., who's our middle child and our innovator, our creative thinker, the high energy kid there.
And he's 5, and yes, Adrian and Jaquan Jr. are Irish twins.
Yeah, they're like I don't know the math off the top of my head, but I think they are like 11 months and
Like 2
2 weeks
weeks or
apart.
something like that.
Yeah, but it's strange. And yes, for those that are listening, I don't think I let her heal up from the first
Oh my God.
pregnancy.
Anyways, then we have Jamil. We call him Mello, or I call him Fat Man. He's our baby of the family. He's
Yeah.
2 years old.
So think wrecking ball, but with arms and feet. Um, he's the baby right now. Uh, he's 2. He'll be 3 coming up here in September.
And over time, you'll get to know us a little bit more. We just wanted to give a brief introduction. But we also wanted to tell you what this podcast is going to be about. I mean, it's called Marriage Uncensored. And we collectively came up with this name because we have a lot of experience in our 7 years of marriage. And we're still experiencing, and we're going to experience for a lifetime. And we want to share those experiences with you guys without sugarcoating it and giving it, that perfect appearance that social media brings.
Yeah, because it's definitely not fresh cut spring flowers spewing across the babbling brook with a hint of lemon. It's definitely not that. And we want to make sure we can deliver a very, I don't want to say raw, but authentic and original, uncensored version of our union, and hopefully whatever people get from this podcast, they're able to maybe apply to their own lifestyle. If they can't apply, then maybe they just get a really good damn laugh out of it. So that's what you can expect out of this. So we just wanted this one to kind of be like the pilot episode. You guys get to know like our background collectively, which I don't think we harped on yet. We just kind of went individual. So I'm gonna let Shay do it because she does it, and she's pretty much spot on how like all of this kind of came together. So I'm gonna let her do it.
Yeah, so I spoke on our experiences with this whole marriage blessing thing, whatever you want to call it. But to be honest, I've been wanting to do a podcast with Jaquan forever, and I ain't been bugging him about it, but I put the little bug in his ear. So just earlier this week, he was like, you know what, let's do it. So I'm super happy about that because I feel like it's going to be fun and it's going to give us an opportunity to talk, and bond amongst ourselves while also shedding some light on some of our experiences and impacting others at the same time. So I'm super excited about that and that we can come together and do this.
Yeah. So basically, I was sitting at work, like twiddling my thumbs, and was just like, you know what? We need to make. We need to like find out how we can turn everything that we've been through negatively into a positive somehow, and maybe you know shed some light or give some encouraging words or opinions to anybody out there that's probably like in a relationship or newlyweds, or this is your first kid or whatnot. um I wanted to come up with a way to get that to the people, of course. And that's how this came about. Now how we started, I'm trying to make it quick. I don't want to like super duper like make it drawn out. Uh, so I checked in to this air base in Florida. I won't give the specific details on it. Uh, but I checked in there. I had this crazy crazy afro or whatnot that a lot of people kind of gave me flack about because it was still within regs, within regulation.
But he likes to push the limits.
I am a limit pusher when it comes to that, because at that point in time I just refused to conform. Like I was a rebel, and I wanted to live up to that title like to the T. So I checked in there in June of 2012, and I think everybody knew. Like once I landed on board, they was just like, ah, here we go. Here's another, salty green side FMF guy with his crazy like war stories and all that stuff and yada yada yada, and that really wasn't the case like at all. But within this the clinic that I met Shantel at, we had like little stations. So like there was like a little blood pressure station, a temperature check. Basically, we called it the vital signs room, and that's where I started out. And then I think she was working out that day because she came to work like a little bit late, but she had been working out that morning, and she saw me in the vital signs room, and she walks to like the threshold of the door, and she's like, "Hey, I need you to stop fucking up my vital sign sheets." And I know it kind of sounds like like a bit abrasive, but she said it with like the biggest smile like on her face whatsoever. And it was a guy I was working with, and he was like, I asked him like, who was that? And he was like, oh well, that's, and I'm gonna get into his accent. Hold on.
Lord.
Well, that's just Baylor. That's
Shout out to Ray if
yeah.
you listen.
Shout out to Colton Ray out of Gadsden, Alabama. But yeah, that's just a small gist. Like I said, Shay tells that story 1,000 times better than I can deliver it to you
and faster.
and definitely faster. So the very next episode, I promise you guys, we will delve into the intricate details of that, and we'll have a good laugh about it. Do you have anything else you wanted to add?
I think you said everything that I could have said and some, so it's all good.
I'm like super long-winded.
I had no idea until we did this podcast that Jaquan was so long-winded, you guys.
You gonna put me on the spot like that?
I'm just saying, I had no idea. This is new to me. I be wanting to talk, and now he talking.
So now every time she's gonna be expecting me to talk, she's gonna put a microphone in front of my face. I guarantee you, it will be a microphone in front of my face because this is where I'm most comfortable at. If you guys don't know already, I make music, and I'm just when I'm in front of this microphone, I'm in a totally different place than where I am like in reality, like reality wise.
But yeah, that's just a little quick, I guess, background on who we are and where we started. And I hope you guys are looking forward to the upcoming episodes. We just wanted to introduce ourselves. Thank you for listening in to Marriage Uncensored.